Welcome to Royal Lovers. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and show some love to royalty. I am your host, Zane. Let's dive right in. On the horizon, we have a royal birthday approaching. Queen Camilla will be celebrating her 77th birthday on July 17th. Interestingly, she shares her Cancer zodiac sign with other notable royals like Princess Diana and Prince William. Now, one of the quirks you'll find among many seniors is their fascination with the weather. It's like a captivating drama unfolding, full of suspense, twists, and turns. You'll find them glued to the Weather Channel or checking their favorite weather apps multiple times a day. The lure of the sky and its daily narrative is something they find irresistible, and Queen Camilla is no exception. Imagine the scene, Queen Camilla, in the comfort of her royal abode, scrolling through several weather apps on her phone. She checks them, not once, not twice, but constantly. It's her own little way of connecting with the world outside the palace walls, of feeling the pulse of the planet. But the weather-watching saga doesn't stop there. The Queen's obsession with weather apps has become a charming anecdote among her circle. It's a topic that brings a twinkle to her eyes and a smile to her face. It's something that makes her laugh and at the same time creates a bond with others who share the same interest. Queen Camilla's love for weather tracking is a side of her that is relatable to many of us. It's a reminder that beneath the crown and the royal duties, she's just like us in many ways. So the next time you're checking your weather app, remember, you might be sharing that moment with royalty. After all, we all live under the same sky, don't we? Our queen, however, seems to be the subject of teasing because of her weather app obsession. Now, isn't that something to chuckle about? Picture this: Queen Camilla, amidst her royal duties, sneaking in a quick glance at her weather app. Quite the amusing image, don't you think? Let's delve into a delightful anecdote featuring Francesca Simon, the beloved author of the best-selling Horrid Henry series. Francesca attended a charity event with Queen Camilla, an event that was initially planned to bask in the glory of the Clarence House gardens. But alas, the notoriously unpredictable British weather had other plans. The heavens opened up, and the event was swiftly moved indoors. It was during this event that Francesca and our queen found themselves engaging in a rather amusing conversation about the weather. Francesca revealed, "We were laughing about our mutual love of weather apps. She mentioned it was raining in France, where I'm meant to be today, and I said, 'Yeah, I know.'" It's fascinating to imagine Queen Camilla, just like you and I, checking up on the weather in various parts of the world. Francesca shared that the Queen confessed how everyone teases her about this particular habit. Yet, it's clear that our Queen wouldn't have it any other way. This exchange between the Queen and Francesca is a sweet reminder that even amidst the grandeur of royalty, there's room for lighthearted banter and shared interests. It's these small, seemingly insignificant moments that make our Queen relatable. Even in the face of lighthearted teasing, Queen Camilla continues to indulge in her fascination with the weather. After all, who can resist the charm of a good weather app? It's safe to say that Queen Camilla's weather app obsession is here to stay, and we wouldn't want it any other way. But let's talk about the event where this amusing exchange happened. The occasion that sparked this delightful conversation was none other than the National Literacy Trust's 30th anniversary. A milestone event. It was a celebration of 3 decades of promoting literacy across the United Kingdom. This event was originally planned to be held in the tranquil and picturesque gardens of Clarence House, a place of peace and tranquility in the heart of bustling London. However, Mother Nature had other plans. The day turned out to be a wet one in London, causing the event to be moved indoors. But as they say, the show must go on. Despite the change in plans, the event was still a grand affair. Queen Camilla, the patron of the National Literacy Trust, was in attendance. The event was filled with many esteemed guests, including the best-selling author of the Horrid Henry series, Francesca Simon. The inclement weather provided the perfect backdrop for the conversation between Queen Camilla and Francesca Simon about their shared love for weather apps. As the rain poured down outside, the two shared a laugh inside the warm confines of Clarence House. They joked about their mutual obsession with weather apps and how they both found themselves checking the weather in various parts of the world. It was a moment of shared laughter and camaraderie, a testament to Queen Camilla's down-to-earth personality. Despite the weather, the event was a success. It was a celebration of literacy, the power of books, and the importance of reading. It was also a testament to Queen Camilla's dedication to her role and her commitment to promoting literacy in the UK. This event, like many others, showcased Queen Camilla's unique ability to connect with people on a personal level. Whether it's sharing a joke about weather apps or discussing the importance of literacy, she always manages to make a lasting impression. Despite the weather, it seems like the event was filled with laughter and good spirits. Behind the royal title, Queen Camilla is much like any of us. This might seem like an odd statement to make, given her royal status and responsibilities, but it's the everyday moments that bring out the regular person in her. Take, for instance, her love for online word games. Yes, you heard it right. Queen Camilla has a fondness for word games, much like many of us who scramble to make words out of random letters on our phone screens during our downtime. But it's not just about the games. It's also about the company she keeps while playing them. Camilla's granddaughters are her frequent opponents in these virtual word battles. It's a delightful picture to imagine, isn't it? The Queen and her granddaughters, miles apart, yet connected through a shared love for words and friendly competition. It's a testament to how technology has bridged the generational gap, allowing her to bond with her grandkids in a way that's both fun and mentally stimulating. And speaking of staying connected, Camilla is an avid texter as well. She's known to text her grandchildren almost every day. It's a simple act, yet it speaks volumes about her commitment to keeping in touch with her loved ones, despite her busy schedule. It's a reminder that at the heart of it all, she's a grandmother who cares deeply for her family. What's more, Camilla's regular person activities extend to her fascination with weather apps. The Queen, it seems, is a weather enthusiast, regularly checking weather updates from around the world. It's a topic she often laughs about with friends and family, adding a touch of lightheartedness to her daily life. In a world that often puts royals on a pedestal, these stories serve as a refreshing reminder of Queen Camilla's human side. They show us that beneath the titles and the tiaras, she is a woman who enjoys the simple pleasures of life, much like the rest of us. It's these stories that remind us of the human side of royalty, and that's the beauty of these narratives. When we peel back the layers of pomp and circumstance, we find that Queen Camilla, like all of us, is simply human. She is a woman who, despite the crown she wears and the royal duties she fulfills, still finds joy in the small, everyday things. Imagine Queen Camilla, nestled in the heart of Clarence House, her eyes darting between different weather apps on her phone. It's a scene that's likely played out in countless homes around the world. Yet, it's a story that is rarely told about our royals. Stories like these, ones that show the Queen as a person who gets excited about the same mundane things we do, like the weather or a particularly challenging round of words with friends, make her more than just a figurehead. They make her relatable. And isn't that what we all seek? A connection? A common thread that links us to one another? In Queen Camilla, we find a woman who, despite her royal status, is still curious about the world around her. She is a grandmother who takes delight in playing online games with her grandkids, a woman who can't resist checking her weather apps, even when she knows it's going to rain. These stories humanize Queen Camilla. They remind us that beneath the royal titles and the grand palaces, she is a woman with her own quirks and interests, a woman who is not so different from you or me. It's a narrative that brings us closer to the monarchy, that bridges the gap between the throne and the people. So, the next time you check your weather app or play a game on your phone, remember Queen Camilla. Remember that our royals too are human. They laugh, they tease, they obsess over the weather. They are more like us than we often realize. Thank you everyone for watching the video. Show some love by subscribing and sharing the video. Remember to leave a comment. Thank you. I am your loyal host, Zane.